All right, Neil Towlson, you're back from school, taking a bit of a holiday break, but the minute you get back to Wingate, you're right into training, getting ready for your season. What's the anticipation for Wingate this year?
Well, we want to go back in and we want to win our conference again, and we want to make it to our conference tournament. Our goal is to make it back to regionals again and see how we can do there, because last year we went to regionals and we won a round and then we lost to the #1 seeds, Armstrong Atlantic. So our goal is to get back to regionals.
And personally for you, what goals have you set for yourself?
For myself, is like I just want to play as best I can each time. I'm playing #1 doubles this year. I'm not sure about singles yet. I'll learn when I get back. And then I just want to play to my best abilities, keep my grades up, try and get all conference and everything.
Now, your singles, you think that's your strong point, or is doubles your strong point?
I definitely think my doubles is stronger than my singles at the moment. But I mean, I should be playing top of the lineup, like top 3. But I definitely think doubles is better.
Yeah. And where do you see yourself in future with tennis?
With tennis, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm studying sport management, so I'd like to stay in tennis, like sport marketing for tennis or something to do with that.
Okay. What about local tennis? We don't see much happening. Bit of disappointment that we didn't enter Davis Cup and so forth. Where do you see Bermuda in, say, 4 or 5 years, especially with men's tennis?
Well, I'm hoping that this year we get our act together and we get to play Davis Cup this year. And also we have the Small Island Games coming up here, and we're hosting it, so I'm hoping we get a bunch of athletes out. And I'd like to see like us keeping going forward, playing these big events. I'd like to see like men's tennis especially, like, you know, grow, because we have a lot of young players coming up which we need to develop. And we can't develop them here, they all go away. So.
Right. So how do you think that can help us, the development side? You see Tyler is in Florida. Chris Rigo is in Canada.
Yeah.
You're abroad. There's others like you abroad. Bringing that wealth of knowledge and that experience back, how does that bode well for Bermuda Lawn Tennis Association?
Well, for juniors especially, it helps them get their exposure and everything. They get that exposure, they come back and they're ready to play. But the only problem is our BLTA, we haven't had any, you know, big tournaments lately, so that's one of the things that the kids go away for, to get that exposure, which I mean is great, but we also need to come back and show what we've done.
Now, I reported a few days ago that Bermuda will be hosting the ITF Junior Tennis Tournament again this coming year. Now, you've played in that. The level of competition, how do you think it does for the local players? Because the local players that play here don't always get that level, and then it's a big shock when they do play.
Yeah.
What do you think we need to do to raise our level locally in order to match some of these kids that are coming in for that type of tournament?
I definitely think our kids here have the ability, have the talent. I just don't think some of them have the footwork, which is a major thing that I've been seeing. I'm taking a couple lessons with kids here and there, and they all have the strokes, they have the ability to hit the ball. But the thing that I see the most is when you go away to the States, you see those kids, they have footwork. Their footwork is on point, they don't miss a step, they don't miss a beat. Our kids here are a little bit lazy, a little bit lackadaisical. So I mean, it's just getting that footwork up to par.
All right, well, good luck this coming season at Wingate.
Thank you.
All right.